Wonderful. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the 6th week of the PvP League, the 3rd season of the PvP League. I hope everyone had a nice Christmas, even in these weird times. I certainly had. I had a wonderful dinner. But yeah, welcome. My name, as usual, Celty, and I'm, as usual, accompanied by Iceflux. Hello, Iceflux.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic, thank you. A bit sleepy, but, got the Christmas vibe in me still.
Ah, great. I mean, it's weird. You guys have snow over there?
We don't. We have nothing but rain because, the UK, it's a rain city.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I mean, same here. We have a bit of rainy, I guess a bit rainy, but we had actually quite a bit of a storm today with wind gusts up to 85 kilometers an hour. So that was exciting.
Yeah, we had the same sort of thing. I think we had gusts up to 80 miles per hour ourselves. We got floods everywhere.
Damn. But yeah, I mean, snow is missing, but nevertheless, I hope everyone's having a nice Christmas. I hope you guys have snow over there. And, soon enough, we'll have not only Christmas being over, but we'll also have a new year. And I actually watched a video of a wonderful YouTube channel called In a Nutshell. And they made a funny comment. They said, let's hope for a boring 2021. And I have to agree with that.
I mean, this year's been quite boring, though. I mean, I would hope for an exciting 2021. I'll be honest.
I don't know if you can call 2020 boring.
8 months of being stuck inside your room.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, outside of the door, it was very eventful.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Anyways, I mean, I just realized it's going to be our last PvP League stream for this year.
Oh, God, the final season, the final week of the league of 2020.
Yeah, I just realized it. Wow. So we had 2 seasons. Or, I mean, we did season 2 this year. And now we're in the midst of season 3. How long is it? Is it 9 weeks per season? Do I remember that right?
I honestly have lost track of how many weeks.
No.
Like,
but
you
I
asked
mean,
me before. I mean, you asked me before the stream started. What week are we on?
no, not what
know.
week we are in, but I mean, how many weeks a season has? Is it 9?
I honestly can't remember. I think
it was
9.
Yeah, I think it was 9. So that means we're actually also coming towards the end of this season because we're in the 6th week now. So that means this plus 3 more, and then we're done.
Oh, exciting.
Wow, time flies by when you're having fun. Oh my.
Definitely does when we're watching Vegan doing his 5-minute PvPs.
Definitely. Now, I just realized something. I forgot something very important, as per usual on these streams. So if you guys give me just a minute time, I will do something, and I'm sure Iceflux has interesting stories to tell us, don't you?
I honestly don't. I mean, if you're thinking of the stories that I told you earlier, I definitely don't want to say those.
No, that doesn't. I definitely do not mean those stories.
Okay.
But knowing you, you always have funny stories to tell, don't you?
I do always have funny stories to say, but it's saying those stories which are appropriate.
Right.
And unfortunately, with me, nothing's appropriate.
But do you have anything to say to the stream we had on, what was it, Tuesday?
Yeah, it was a really good stream. I mean, I actually enjoyed it. I was expecting players to, continuously troll us or, try to stop us. But no, they all helped us.
Yeah, that's true,
Actually,
actually.
quite a warm welcoming from the community.
That is actually true. Once again, I would actually just like to say thank you to everyone for helping us so well during the stream on Thursday. Thanks of you guys, we made it to level 21, and oh boy, was that an exciting AoE we did right at the end.
Oh, I mean, after we did that AoE, you were like, I don't want to stop.
I definitely did not want to stop. That AoE was so... How much? We did like 35% in one AoE, didn't we?
It was literally 35%. Yes,
yeah,
it was insane.
That was amazing. When will you guys continue? Oh boy, when? Do you have any plans?
Well, I've still got a week off for holidays and stuff, so I can do it whenever. Obviously, New Year's coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about this week because New Year's coming up and you know, uh
Another important event.
yeah, I mean, if anything, I'd say early next week, if anything. But of course, I mean, as soon as we have a date set, we will announce it right away, and you guys will definitely know. You'll be the first ones to know when we're doing the next XP stream, and oh boy, I'm really excited.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. I think next time we're aiming to get level 35, maybe even level 40.
Yeah.
I'm convinced we can get level 40, but obviously it's down to how slow Celti and Eretica want to be.
Yeah, but remember, next time we won't have the Dion.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh dear God.
But I mean,
I didn't think about that.
we're still gonna be doing a lot of
Yes, we got
quick
this.
XPing.
We have got this. So, chat, what did you get for Christmas? Tell us what you got for Christmas. What was your favorite present? You know, what was your favorite present, Celti? What did you get?
Money and
Money, of course.
nice steaks.
And what?
Steaks.
Steaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got some nice steaks, made them myself. Oh, well, I mean, I got
Made them yourself.
No,
oh,
no, no.
God.
Someone gave me steaks, and then we had a dinner, and I made the steaks. For the first time in about 8 years, I made steaks, or prepared steaks, or whatever you want to call it. Of course, I looked up like a video online from. You should know him. Oh God, what's his name again? What's this cook's name again that likes to scream a lot?
Gordon Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay, yeah. I watched a video of Hayes on how to prepare nice steaks, and it was delicious.
Well, you would expect that from someone who can actually cook.
I do cook a lot, yeah. And
No, my favorite present. Well, I got quite a few presents this year, but I guess my best present would have been the fact that I got a new hammer. You may think, why is a hammer so exciting? But this hammer has got decals for days. You know, it's an exciting hammer, and I can use it to break the walls down.
oh, okay. I thought then you were talking about the car.
No, if I had a hammer car, you wouldn't see me again. I'll be flying everywhere. Well, driving everywhere, not flying.
Yeah, and probably refueling like every 30 minutes.
Most likely.
What is it if Flow Stockton stream or Florensia stream will be still available? Oh right, yeah, I remember there were some codes from Eurasia stream. Man, this year we gave out a lot of codes, didn't we?
We did, yes.
Yeah.
We've
Either
had
way.
Santa visit us a lot of the time and give out a good, I would say,
Right.
around about 100 codes, 200 codes. He
Oh,
gave
at
out a
least.
lot.
Yeah. Which, yeah, actually true. Guys, remember to stay tuned on the chat. Read the chat because who knows when our very own personal Santa will come by today and give out some codes, huh? As he always does. And looks like the names are in for the first round. Still didn't receive the data, so that means they're still collecting the name.
Quite a few people here, though.
Yeah.
I think we're still lacking Guardians and Swordsmen.
We are. We had everything but a Guardian Swordsman, that is correct.
Unfortunately, it looks like we will not see any Guardians and Swordsmen stay either. But we did have some really interesting PvPs last time. A lot of outplays. There was some very clutch PvPs as well.
Yeah.
Remember, we had an exciting moment where a priest nearly beat a class, and it was like, oh my god, is a priest going to turn this all around?
Generally speaking, the PvP matches this time around or in this season are by far more interesting than in the second season. And I think this can be partially contributed to the class balance changes.
Absolutely agreed. Like in the season 2 and season 1, it was fairly obvious who was going to win.
Yeah.
It was like there's only going to be a certain order you're going to use the skills. It was quite clear. Okay, this person's going to do this, then they're going to do this. They've got the win. GG, well played, whatever. I'm going back to see. But this time, it's like we have seen outplays. We have seen time after time some cancellations on stuns and cancellations on healing, some cancellations or nobles messing up their timings. And all of these differences, all these variables contribute to who actually wins in the end.
Yeah, exactly. And I have bad news for you. We're starting off right away with a 5-minute match.
Right, I'm AFK, bye. Nope, I'm going back to bed. I'm not signed up for this.
Well, who knows? Maybe Sanji does have the power to actually beat Vegan. Who knows?
All my hopes are with you, Sanji. Right, so looks like we have got the first PvP underway then. Vegan with the Armor of Light and Sanji straight away getting off the damage over time effects. What you have noticed, especially the Priest, damage over time effects are definitely the key to depleting the Priest HP.
Yeah, this is probably due to the fact that the damage over time effects actually deal true damage as opposed to the normal amount of damage, which is reduced by defense.
Absolutely, and we can already see Vegan's got half his MP. Armor of Light is now down, and Sanji is just piling all the damage out on him.
Yeah, Sanji is trying actually to beat Vegan, and it's actually looking quite good for him. It's Vegan with the instant heals, but very nice play with the chains. But I mean, we're 1 minute in. Vegan is low on mana, and Sanji is just absolutely pounding on him.
One thing that's worth noting is that Vegan didn't use Master Recovery there. He was using quite a few instant healings when he did have the opportunity to use a Master Recovery. So wondering if he doesn't have Master Recovery now, or if he's changed his build again.
I think he doesn't have the time to use it because Sanji keeps stunning, keeps sleeping, keeps Yeah, see, cast time is too long.
It takes too long, but you can type it out, obviously. Well, Sanji takes the first win. He saves us from a 5-minute PvP.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Wow. 1 minute, 36 seconds. Very nice. I mean, very few people are able to beat Vegan. So,
yeah, definitely a good outcome.
That's big props.
Like, if you ever want to test your DPS, just use Vegan as a punching bag. And you'll know if your DPS is good or bad.
There's actually something that's missing in Florensia. It's like a test dummy which has like infinite amount of HP, and you can just test combos.
Yeah, tracks your DPS, tracks your total damage. That'd be so good to have.
Actually, true. But well, I mean, we have Vegan for that, I suppose.
Exactly. He's a good substitute. Meanwhile.
Right. Looks like we have Dragon 917 and Hypnotic in the next fight. Dragon is here. Hypnotic is missing. Oh, there he is. Okay, so Gladiator versus Sniper. Oof. If a Sniper plays that out well, I don't think a Gladiator has necessarily good chances to win.
So yeah, what we have been seeing is it's always been the case of the Gladiator's been having to run after the Explorer. If he does try to pull him into him, the Sniper just stuns him, and it's always been a bit of a cat and mouse sort of game.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting if the Gladiator's able to actually catch up to the Sniper and able to dish out the damage. We are seeing he is starting off strong though. And now this is where the game of cat and mouse usually starts. Get a couple of stuns, get an aim shot.
Did the sniping come through, or was there something wrong with that?
No, I think sniping did go through as far as I saw.
Okay, then just barely scratched Dragon then.
Dragon does have a lot of HP. I think he has around 50 to 60k HP. So it may not have been noticeable. But already we can see him. He's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah. And Hypnotic is trying to regenerate. It's looking bad for Hypnotic. And oof, even with a critical. And oh, wow. Okay.
And that's the thing, though, The crits are great. We've tested out the crits in our...
oh, God. No, let's not start talking about that. Let's not start talking about that. I couldn't do anything.
How amazing it is when, Salty could not do anything as a Saint. It was amazing. You need a DPS meter to check your damage too. Yeah, a DPS meter would be good, but obviously that's something I don't think Flo would be able to do.
Yeah, probably not. But what I saw in this match is, it proves the point again. Like, one mistake the Sniper just did was he kept staying too close to the gladiator, and if you're close to a gladiator, yeah, it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Absolutely, and it's difficult because obviously you've got to get a bit lucky. You've got to be able to hit the stun in order to get yourself that little distance to start off with. But obviously, you know, you've got to expect to get that distance straight away. You can't just start off by doing damage and waiting until you get distance.
Of course, yeah.
You give the gladiator a chance to get hold of you, they're not going to let go of you. Cool. Meanwhile, we have got Not Fabi v I1, the Battle of the Excavators.
I think we've seen those two fight against each other quite a few times now.
We have. It's always kind of interesting. It always comes down to who uses their skills. Well, everyone's using the exact same skills. It comes down to damage over times, stunning, recovering. And yeah, Crimson Dust being used at the effective time does play a big difference as well.
And looks like we have someone spamming in the chat, which is not very nice.
Yeah, we do. And maybe they're cheerleading. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
That's the point. You may notice that this week, Celty doesn't have his chat filtered, so feel free to
I do.
message him lots of nice things.
I do have it filtered.
If you say so.
Is it not? It is.
No, it's not.
It is. Of course it is.
It's definitely not.
No, it is.
100% it's not.
Is it not?
It's not.
Why is it not filtered?
You tell me. Meanwhile, it looks like Not Fabi does take the win against I1. It was quite close. Definitely a lot of recovering, but I1 did come off to a bad start and couldn't seem to get back.
Is it filtered now?
It's not filtered, no.
Oh, come on. Oh, well.
Look, viewers.
Let's hope everyone's
just
going to
confirm
behave.
to Celty that this is not filtered. You can tell him exactly what I've just told him.
It's okay. I'll fix it for the next time. I accidentally deleted all my OBS or my scenes in OBS.
Okay, we have Toy Milos v Sebastian 951.
Sebastian, have you seen Sebastian before?
I have not, and I haven't seen Toy Milos either. So it's a Gladiator v a Magic Knight. I usually think the Gladiators come out on top in this one.
Yeah.
Obviously, Magic Knights are going to be doing a lot of debuffing, a lot of teleporting, a lot of waiting, and just, you know, kiting the Gladiator. But, you know, Gladiators do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, the Magic Knight will want to stay away from the Gladiator as far as possible. But, of course, with the Bloodthirst from the Gladiator, he has the capability to, you know, bring the Magic Knight to his range.
Absolutely.
And with Shield Bash and Upper Slash, that's when it starts hurting. And we can see, I mean, Sebastian's doing really bad. Oh,
You say that,
mind.
but, you know, in that short
mind.
window, the Gladiator had the big advantage, but then with that one combo, Sebastian's obviously turned the tables completely. The Gladiator's turned to his HP recovery to try to get his HP back. Managed to get the pull in, but gets instantly stunned by Lightning Shock, which is an instant cast if you've got enough skill points in it. So that was definitely helpful. But Sebastian has run out of mana, so has he going to get the last auto attacks? There we go.
Wow.
Uses his Blessing of Mana, gets his MP back up, and he does take the win.
Okay, I didn't see that coming, but that was very well played indeed. I mean, that just shows how strong Magic Knights can still be and turn the tables. I mean, Sleep, Lure of Incubus, it basically turned the tables for him, and he won due to that skill.
And what you may have noticed is that when he did use Lure, he didn't get the timing correct. So when the Gladiator was able to pull the Magic Knight to him, obviously Lightning Shock is faster than Upper Slash. So Lightning Shock is going to hit first, and that's obviously what countered the Gladiator completely.
Absolutely, and then with the Lightning Shock, I mean, it was a bit of a coin flip then, because Lightning Shock could have just missed, and that would have been the end of him. But luckily for him, it worked, and yeah, he made the match.
If the Lightning Shock didn't or stunned, or it didn't pin the Gladiator to the floor, Gladiator would definitely have managed to do the last bit of damage out. Cool, we have got Mr. Kolak, a sniper versus a shaman. I haven't
And
really seen much of Sniper v Shamans, but
no, we haven't. We have, generally speaking, we haven't seen a lot of shamans.
no, we haven't. Mr. Kolak's already used all of his main abilities, got the Shaman to low HP. Running out of mana though. Looks like he's going to be playing the kiting game. Now that Armor of Light has been refreshed and renewed, he's probably going to be looking to wait for the Armor of Light to come out. And as soon as the Armor of Light does run out, he'll have his sniping back up and all of his main abilities. So he's probably waiting for that moment where he can do all the burst damage at once. Just stunning and running. Trying to recover some mana at the same time.
Yeah, and Touch of Death is still on him.
Yeah,
trying
but
to
he
avoid
is
as
looking
much
very
damage.
healthy.
Yeah. Wait, yep.
Here we go. No Armor of Light anymore, so this is his moment to attack. Chains of Light, Touch of Date. Touch Date? No, Touch Death. Imagine that. Touch of Date. I'm going to touch a date you.
And once again, he's trying to get away as far as possible so that the shaman can do as little as possible of damage with the Touch of Death.
Yeah, ooh, looks like we're going in for the kill.
Definitely
There we
is, and yeah, it worked for him. Wow.
Waiting for the sniper to come up. Obviously thought he could handle the double damage that he was going to be inflicted. And yeah, took the win.
I mean, it's definitely, you can see a difference in the possible DPS from a sniper ever since the sniping cooldown was increased. But I mean, once sniping is ready, that burst damage is insane.
It is definitely insane.
One-time sniping and all the other skills, and I think one combo can easily come up to like 20k damage, which is incredible for a burst.
Absolutely. Cool. It looks like we've got Soul Goodman v Lancia. Magic Knight v Priest now. So it is a level 102 Priest, so it'll be interesting to see if they can stay alive for long, or if they can manage to take the win against the Magic Knight.
I suspect it depends how the priest is skilled, or what type of priest it is.
Completely dependent on the builds, but that crit to start off with is not a good start for the Priest. And the Magic Knight is critting a lot.
Yeah. And it looks like the priest is on somewhat of a mixed build between Constitution and perhaps Dexterity.
Absolutely.
Definitely
But
doesn't look
imagine-
as tanky.
2 crits to start off with, though, is crazy. But it's like Soul Goodman is managing to keep his HP alive. Now, he does have Armor of Light on him, so he's only just maintaining his HP with Armor of Light. Lure of Incubus comes down. Lance is looking really healthy on HP mana still, using Blessing of Mana to trade his HP for mana.
Oh,
And it looks like they crashed.
oh.
Wow. Yikes. Soul Goodman obviously prayed to the gods and forced them to smite Lancia to a disconnect.
Wow. Okay. That was unfortunate. Now, what's the rule again? Disconnect means auto win or rematch?
Auto win, yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
it's oh. Now.
And at the end of the day, you know, if you disconnect during a matchup, you lose.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, of course, because there is
but-
no way to tell if it's actually,
Absolutely.
disconnect
They-
or crash.
It's exactly the same, you know, using a pot.
Yeah.
Cool. Next matchup, we have got Eretica v Lancia. A good old friend Eretica.
Oh yeah, that was. I still cannot believe that
no,
world
sorry.
is working so good.
Not a Lancia, that was a mistake from the moderator. It's actually Eretica v Ivy Queen.
Right.
So Shaman versus Excavator. Now these ones are always kind of fun to watch.
Oh, and
Here
Lancia's
comes
back.
Lancia coming back like, yo, what happened? I teleported to the end of space or time and I came back and he's no longer here. Fix
Nah.
crashes, please.
Oh,
Oh.
language.
Hey, Celty, I think you need to fix crashes, mate.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Depends
There's
if
your
Heretica
confirmed
wins or
answer.
not.
Depends if Eretica wins. So if Eretica
Yeah.
wins, you'll fix crashes.
Yeah.
Got you. Let's go. So Ivy Queen for no crash fixes and Eretica for crash fixes.
Exactly.
Place your bets.
And looks like Heretica is waiting for the Armor of Light to run out. Playing, I guess that makes sense. It's going to be interesting to see how he performs against a Shaman, which looks to be incredibly tanky. Oh, okay, no, it's probably just the heals. Yeah, I mean, that Shaman looks to be a mix of heal, but definitely looks to be tailored toward PvP.
Absolutely. And Eretica is complaining he's lagging. So, yeah, you are getting some damage over times, though. Ivy Queen has got Crimsoned, but, you know, they're looking kind of healthy still.
Yeah.
Just refreshed the Armor of Light, too.
And Eretica is sitting down. Ivy Queen could have just done the same.
Could have, but they have got Armor of Light on, you know. So, it's you know, Eretica's just like, no, I want to recover. Lose your Armor of Light, and then I'll fight you.
Definitely, but I mean, if Ivy Queen has definitely the survivability to sustain some damage from Eretica, as we can see. So, if Eretica wants to run away to regenerate HP, and Ivy Queen does the same, it's gonna be, you know, we're gonna be sitting here for 5 minutes, and it's gonna be a draw because they look very. Those are two people that look very much on the same level.
Absolutely, and it looks like, you know, Eretica's running out of mana now. Ivy Queen is obviously getting quite low. Damage over time effects are all piling down on Ivy Queen.
Yeah, it's a very tactical match with running around and stunning and inflicting damage and then sitting down again.
Well, that's the thing. Eretica's only good at running, and then Ivy Queen is good at chasing.
Yeah, I mean, Eretica's playstyle right now, some would maybe consider a bit, you know.
Okay, they're both recovering. They're both okay. Let's gain our HP and MP, and let's try this again.
That's what I said. I mean, it's basically got to just reset now, and if it continues like that, it's just gonna be a draw.
Yeah, well, Ivy Queen has recovered a lot of her mana. Eretica obviously has recovered quite a lot too. But you know, this gives Ivy Queen a lot to work with because Shaman skills do take a lot of mana consumption. So she has got a lot of opportunity now to do some big damage. Haha, savage. Eretica is only good at running. That is correct. I mean, he's an excavator, right? All he can do is run. Have you ever seen him in a war? He runs from point A to point B and doesn't even hit someone.
I mean, that's what an excavator does. They have the speed to run. They're made to run. You know, that's like saying a sniper is not supposed to fight in range. I mean, sniper is supposed to be range. Excavator is supposed to run around. That's what they're good at. It's like boom and zoom tactic.
Well, I guess.
And also, I would like to remind everyone in the chat to keep the chat language in English so everyone, including the moderators, can understand what's written. Oh my god, this is gonna be a draw, isn't it?
I mean, it looks like it's going to be a draw. I mean, they're both doing the damage, but they're both recovering at the same time, and it just looks like they're both playing quite passive. Eretica's obviously getting the damage over time off now. And every time he gets the Crimson off, he is getting the Gas Bomb, he's getting the Gun Cutter. You know, he is definitely doing the damage. But Eretica's now run out of mana. This is Ivy Queen's opportunity to really punish Eretica.
Yeah, and Eretica runs out of range.
Eretica is way too fast, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, getting a bit tight for Ivy Queen there.
You have mana, though. No. Oh, the crits! The clutch crit!
I was waiting for an instant heal or something, but nothing.
And Eretica does take the win. That clutch crit takes the win.
Wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming.
So, Eretica won, which means crashes will be fixed, guys. Yes, let's go.
Time frame not given, though.
Time frame 2030.
Max, min.
Min. Oh god, the fact you said min.
I mean, well played. It was a boring PvP. I think we can all agree on that. But once again, that just shows Eretica knows how to play an excavator against any opponent. He knew that he had to run away to have a chance.
Absolutely. Well, this is the thing. When you go against Saints, you're just running away, you're stunning them when they heal, and you're doing damage over time effects. That's how you have to play via Saint.
Exactly.
You just got to take them down slowly and painfully. Cool, we have got the next one though. It's like an excavator via sniper. Always a fun matchup.
Definitely. I'm wondering why there's no Crimson Dust or anything. Sniper
Not
is just
sure.
deleting the excavator right now.
Yeah.
And
Sniper.
quite honestly, I
destroying.
don't think the excavator can turn it around.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of a late usage of Crimson Dust too, unless
Yeah.
they tried using Crimson and they missed at the start.
Of
They
course,
could
that
have
could
been
have
that
been
as a
it, yeah.
possibility. But, you know, Esther is just waiting, just catching him and slowly going to kill him. I think they just stayed alive barely, but no, that's it now. Esther does take the win.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely melting his opponent.
Yeah.
And
Quick
yeah,
win.
I mean, I don't know if we just missed it at the start, but there was no use of Crimson Dust.
He did hit Dust, but Esther did wait it out. Oh,
Ah,
okay, there
wow.
we go.
Did we just miss like 10 seconds of the fight?
Clearly, we're just too
Do you even
distracted,
watch the
and
fight? Yeah, see,
I
I have just a flash screen on my side and I'm watching football right now.
I'll be honest, I only got 1 hour sleep last night, so I'm actually in bed, my eyes closed, and I'm just trying to go off the commentary based on what Celti's saying.
Oh, really?
But yeah, that's literally how I'm working here.
We have one more PvP for this round, and Dagobert Duck. I haven't seen that name before, at least in Florensia.
No, I haven't.
Right?
But it's a duck. I have faith in the duck.
Do you actually like Dagobert Duck?
I don't even know what that is. Is that
What?
Is that a thing? What? How am I meant to know what Dagobert Duck is?
So you know what
don't
it
know
is.
I don't know what it is. No.
Oh God, guys, can you
You
help
want to
me out? Come on, everyone knows that. Well, I guess it depends where you live. It has like different names, but Dagobert Duck. Come on, the duck that swims in money.
No idea
Oh
who.
God,
I'm an uncultured man. Okay.
guys,
Explain it.
guys in the chat, can you please help me out? That hurts.
How does that hurt?
Okay, let's see. Hansley dusted. I just stunned.
See?
I just stunned and fully slowed him down, ran out of range, and waited to dust. Begun went back, and apparently that's when you started watching. Yeah, probably, yeah, because we keep like the problem is right. The matches happen back on back, and while we're still talking about the last match, it's already like 2 matches going on. It's unfortunately too quick to really have the time to talk about matches. Unfortunately. Never heard of it in America. You
There we
might
go.
know it as DuckTales or something.
DuckTales. I know what
Yeah.
DuckTales is.
Come
I know
on.
DuckTales. Oh my god, see? How am I meant to know that name? I know DuckTales.
I think it's DuckTales.
It is DuckTales,
Yeah.
yes. I know exactly who you're on about.
Yeah, it's like I said, it has
Right.
different titles in different places.
I mean, so you can't really judge me for not knowing that particular name.
Well, do you know the series 2.5 Men?
Yes, I do.
In German, when 2.5 Men started becoming a thing, in German language, it was translated as "My Cool Aunt Charlie." Was it aunt? Yeah, uncle. Sorry, my cool Uncle Charlie was the German translation. So it's the same with Dagobert Duck. In Germany, it was called Dagobert Duck, but it was actually DuckTales. And then at some point, they switched that around, and it's for a pre-millennial like me, it's just super confusing because one series has like 6 different titles.
I see.
Right, but it looks like the first round is over, so let me pull up the ranking. Oh no, did I just close all my tabs? Great. I just closed all my tabs.
Oh boy.
No! I closed all my tabs. Oh, come on. This is not a great day. Right.
It's an amazing day. What are you on about?
Let's look at the ranking. Let me refresh real quick. Are we looks plenty? There you go. Yeah, I just lost all my tabs. I had like 30 open tabs, right? And I need all of them. And now it's just they're all gone.
Restore session.
I'm using, I don't know if this browser has this function, to be honest. Either way, that's a problem I'll cry about later. For now, we can see that Tennopain. Have we seen Tennopain this round? We haven't.
Tennopain did not participate so far. No.
But he's still holding up the first rank. We have seen, it's followed by Licton, who we've also... Have we seen Licton this round?
I think no. Don't think so.
I think he was supposed to fight just now, but yeah, he was supposed to fight now against Dagobert Duck. But for some reason he didn't show up, is what I just saw.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
There we go then. That explains
but either
that.
way, they're still holding up first and second place respectively. Oh, free win for Licton.
Well, there we go then.
The opponent was AFK. Wow, all right. Good.
I see.
So that's 2 free wins this round. All right. Then followed by Eisen and Iwan, Nobi, Not Fabi, and Retica all the way down there in the 7th spot, but slowly working his way up. And then, oh my, look at that. Court Magician, Sniper, Excavator.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of
Excavators are dominating.
They are, but they're always, those excavators especially are here every single week.
That is correct.
And a lot of them do know their matchups. You've seen them time after time know how to play against certain classes.
Nerfing.
Nerfing coming. Yeah, I think Eresia wants to buff excavators, but clearly they need nerfing.
I honestly don't. Excavators look balanced.
I forget. You're an excavator fan. Excavators will never get nerfed, guys. Celti loves excavators too much.
Correct, the mundo. No, but no. Jokes aside, excavators. I think a lot of people in the community agreed that excavators are, in fact, the most balanced classes. And I think one of the reasons we see so many excavators up here is not only because those excavators are good players, and they're here every single week in every single match, but also because there are, in fact, a lot of excavators participating in this season, or a lot of explorers in general.
I mean, I completely agree with excavators being one of the more balanced classes right now. And I think a lot of people play excavator just because they actually want to feel useful in the game, you know? You know, being wing slays, that's a good deed done for the day. PvP is not a representative of the state of PvP as a whole. Remember that? No, we do know that. We are aware. It's obviously, this is just a players event, and it's obviously a way we can actually see some form of, I guess, results from the changes that we make.
I mean, it's still somewhat representative of the PvP situation. I mean, we see different classes fighting against different people. Of course, it's more high-end and experienced people fighting here. We know that, of course. But it still serves us a lot of data.
Yeah, this just shows us, like, you know, occasional 1v1s for certain classes, and we can see some impact certain skill changes do have. We obviously know this doesn't show us the impact in wars and stuff, but we do have a community team who are very active in both PvE and in PvP. And they are the type of players who do a lot of wars, a lot of PvP content, and they do a lot of, you know, PvE stuff too. So they do give us their evaluation on how they think the changes are as well.
Exactly. But
so you know, for those who say to remember that, we are very well aware, and we do have players who do let us know from those sort of views and opinions as well. Okay, looks like they're still collecting names.
Yeah, they are collecting names for the second round. So what do you think? Are we streaming next week?
Wait, next week?
I really want to level my saint.
I mean, I'm down for it. Just let me know, because I've been staying up every single night so far. So I've been up until 9 a.m.
24-hour stream with Eresia?
Yeah, we can do 24-hour stream. I'm not even kidding. I was up till 9 a.m. this morning.
Wow.
I didn't even sleep. So
oh my god.
I will gladly do a 24-hour stream.
I can buff you guys, ease levels. Yeah, you helped us a lot, Dylan, actually. That's true.
Yeah, you also took Celti's job of actually healing me, which he never did.
I'm a low-level saint. How can I heal properly?
You're a full whiz saint, and you can't
almost
even heal.
Full whiz, yeah.
You can't even heal.
Yeah, because I have like 2 heals.
You're just there talking or sitting down.
Just wait until I'm like level 40 or something.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure. Sure thing, bro.
Gladiator all day, every day. Just wait until I can start PvPing. How about you change to Guardian Swordsman? Because we have Gladiators, but we don't have any Guardian Swordsmen. You're just gonna put your GS sitting there in the PvP league, and then you're just gonna go AFK for 5 minutes and come back. See, you're halfway down with HP, but you have a draw. You know. Was that last season we had 2 GS fighting against each other?
Oh yeah, we had a GS and a Gladiator fight each other, and it ended up being. I think if we let them carry on and we didn't have a time limit, they would still be fighting to this day. It was like
true.
one damage, one damage, one damage, one damage. Oh,
that was funny. That was funny.
Looks like we are experiencing some technical issues with the PvP league. They're asking for a bit of time.
Okay.
So,
why? You know what happened today?
What happened today?
New version of Flandria was uploaded.
And it still looks bad.
Oh, come on. It looks fabulous. It looks great. I mean, in terms of functionality, it's pretty much still the same, but it's an all-new design. And it looks great.
Yeah, I mean, I did check it out earlier. It does look better than the first one, that's for sure. I don't really use Flandria much, so obviously I can't really judge on how everything is, like, you know, in terms of access and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like... Is this a first PvP or is this... No, this is just a player PvP.
Yeah, no, it is. Because... Oh, no.
No, this is just a player PvP. People confusing us.
Well, I just received the data for the second round, so that means that we're good to go.
Oh, sweet. The little problem has been resolved.
Now, I don't know, actually, I think Jeremy also added a few more bits of information on the new version of Flandria for like each mob and all that, but I'm not sure about that. But again, in terms of functionality, it's pretty much the same.
There's a couple of new information that not many people, I don't think, have ever noticed or realized, and that is, I think, the mob's range from auto attack and that aggression range as well.
Yeah.
So the area you have to be in before they aggro to you.
Oh, okay. That's
Which
cool.
is kind of useful to know, because there's some mobs which you don't need to be anywhere near them, and some mobs where you have to be right next to them to aggro them.
Yeah. True.
I'll just GS with Jaws all day. Yep, you should do that.
And if you guys pressure Jeremy enough, he might even add some sort of guild functionality.
I mean, Celty, don't get your hopes up. We had to spam him 20,000 times a day for a dark mode. And it took him only a year to do that, you know?
Right. Let's see.
Okay, first match. It looks like we have got Huracan v Esther.
So it looks like we are skipping a match then. Yeah.
It's like it.
Wait,
yeah.
versus Esther?
Esther.
It's saying Hurricane versus Sebastian for me.
Oh, well, that's what the moderator has announced.
Refresh. Oh God, guys.
It looks like that could have been a small issue. So.
Oh, come on, guys. All right, let me see.
They must have made a mistake, and obviously that's been resolved now. And yeah, this is the confirmed matchup.
All right, what's the matchup now?
Esther v Huracan, and it is a sniper matchup, so it's going to be quite fun.
Esther v Hurricane. I still don't have that data.
Oh dear.
Oh, now it goes. Okay, perfect.
Esther did itself the sniping, the big damage, getting off the poison bullets, getting off the aiming shot. Huracan isn't really doing any damage to Esther, who is getting pretty defensive. Esther just shoots and runs away. Like, yeah, cool, I've got the win. GG, bro.
Yeah, it was also 5 level difference in that matchup, so that might have been playing a role as well.
Yeah, made a big difference. But obviously, fair play for the level 100 showing up and participating.
Definitely.
You know, it's actually kind of exciting to see new faces participate every week, not just the same people.
Absolutely, yeah. It's great to see so many new people.
You can tell it we get excited because we're like, oh, have we seen that person? Oh, was a new person? Exciting.
It's like we recognize every time there's a new person.
Absolutely.
I mean, it is great. Like, I remember last season, it was like always the same, which of course we appreciate everyone, but I'm just saying it's like always the same 10, 20, 30 people. And now it's just like every week it's like new faces. That's fantastic.
Absolutely. So it looks like we have got Mr. Kolak v Eisen. So this is actually fun. Sniper v Sniper again. So just a mirror matchup usually, where they both do all their damaging skills, and yeah, see how it goes. Using burst shot to get some HP and MP recovery.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing right now. A lot of mirroring, but for some reason, Eisen is having the upper hand. I don't know why. But it's interesting.
Well, this is what usually happens. It's like they do all their big damaging abilities. You either hit or you miss.
Mm-hmm.
Then you stun. Then you recover a bit, and then you do deja vu
Hit
again.
or miss. I
Obviously,
guess
the
they
biggest
never miss,
difference.
huh? You got a boyfriend. I bet he doesn't
Oh
kiss
my
you.
god! Did, did I say? Did I actually say kiss or miss?
No, you say hit or miss.
Oh, I'm too sleepy for this.
I'm surprised the chat is not overreacting right now. That song was chasing me for weeks.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It's like that scene, like hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
Oh yes, LT, preach it. Keep singing. Come on.
Everyone in the chat is gonna be like, "Oh no, I forgot about the song. Why are you bringing it back?" Right, Gladiator versus Lancia.
So Eisen did win the last one in the end. I think that was due to obviously maybe equipment difference, maybe some misses, but I think equipment difference did play a big factor in that one. Cool, we have got the next one. Isn't this a rematch nearly?
Pretty much actually.
I saw that song, bro, and it was on my YouTube recommended. Pressed hide this video. See, at least Dylan knows some sort of class.
YouTube recommended are wild. I get recommended the weirdest videos. It's like, and the problem is, right? You can be watching 1,000 documentaries about space. You click a cat video once, right? And all the recommended is gonna be about cat videos. And then you click on racing, one racing video, and suddenly everything is about racing. It's so wild.
You're not complaining though. Let's be honest. You love to watch cat videos.
Who doesn't love watching cat videos?
Me?
Oh, come on. Not
I don't know
even
why
not
everyone
even
thinks
you
cats
can dislike cats.
Yes, I can. They're not adorable. You know what? You know what I said I wanted to do with Bangley, right? In Florensia, I wanted to purposely let that cat die.
I think you just made a lot of enemies.
Oh, I've already made loads of enemies.
Look at
that's fine.
Dragon
I know,
deleting
so-
Lancia.
So the Gladiator got a crit. He obviously got the the stuns, and he just slaughtered Lancia. Lancia didn't really get a chance to play until just now. The person who said cats are adorable, they really are not.
They are. So Lancia is trying to turn this around now. I don't know if Lancia was just running okay. I don't know if there was something weird going on. If Lancia was experiencing some issues.
So Dragon did get quite a few crits quite early.
Ouch.
And those crits obviously got Lancia on the floor. Lancia couldn't really do anything. And yeah, Dragon takes the win.
That was rather interesting.
Gladiator powerhouse.
Yeah, once you get close to them, they hurt.
Cool. Looks like we have got the next round. We've got I1 v Eretica. Eretica is saying he's AFK because he knows he can't win this. But we'll see. Maybe he can win it.
Yeah, it's gonna be
This
interesting to
is
see.
the one. If Eretica wins, crashes will be fixed. If I1 wins, crashes won't be fixed. Let's go.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, he can't do the runaway tactic anymore, for sure.
When it's excavator v excavator, yeah, running away will just mean a draw. You've actually got to fight, and it's all going to come down to probably damage over time effects and when you stun.
Yeah.
They're going to play key factors in this one. So I1 straight away gets the stuns, gets the gas bomb, gets the Gunkata, get the poison bullet. He's already got all his damage over times down. Unfortunately, I don't think he had time to get the Crimson Dust off before Eretica counterattacked.
And gas bomb from Heretic also just missed. A lot of damage missing now from this.
Yeah. I mean, I1 has got the upper hand so far.
And that's
Again,
the point where it gets a bit critical, because in a mirror match like this, once someone gets the upper hand, it's really, really hard to turn around, especially with the rather low DPS from an excavator.
Okay, Eretica
Just regenerating HP.
Well, yeah, he's purposely burst-shotted I1 the opposite way from which he was running to allow him time to recover.
Yeah.
But when you're against an excavator, they're going to chase you, so you don't really have time to recover much.
And there's the finger of dominance.
the finger of dominance. That his name is it? Like,
I think
this
that's
is my finger of
Simon's.
dominance. I shame you of my finger.
Oh, yeah, looks like it's spring out at the moment. But okay, they made it back in time.
Yeah. I1 is just chasing after.
I mean, I1 is not really having a hard time against
No,
Eretica.
he's not. I think the start, when I1 first got his stuns off, he got his damage over time off, he got his combo off, and Eretica missed his first couple of skills. It was, I think Eretica knew it was going to be kind of over then. I1 kind of won the early damage trade, and that obviously
Yeah.
gave him the win.
Exactly. But I mean, it's still interesting to see Eretica lose with such a difference in HP.
Absolutely. Okay, so we got Ivy Queen v Sanji next. Oh, Shaman v Magic Knight. I think, if I remember rightly, I think Magic Knight should win this one quite comfortably. But we should see how this one goes.
I guess in theory, yes, and MK would have a easier time to win this match. Because, I mean, MK basically has infinite amount of survivability. They can regen HP and MP. They just need a few seconds for that.
Absolutely. Okay, so obviously Sanji did get his whole combo off. Kiting Ivy Queen round, probably waiting for the armor flight to run out, waiting for his ability to come back up.
And yeah, just for the last match real quick, Erasia is saying, as well as Dylan, that Erasia was missing a lot of hits. So yeah, that was, I mean, like I said, he, for example, missed Gas Bomb, which is can already make a difference. And in this case,
Absolutely.
missing a few skills will get you killed.
I was missing, so I didn't play to win it. Ah, interesting indeed. So yes, Sanji's running out of MP. Has got the combo off though. Blessing of Mana does allow him to get his full mana basically come back.
Yeah.
But Ivy Queen is not taking damage.
Not really.
No, I think, the Armor of Light is really, making the Shaman tanky. Sanji using the 12 seconds to recover a bit. We have got the damage over time effects ticking away on Ivy Queen. But the Armor of Light is back on.
Yeah, but Sanji's also fully recovered at this point.
Yeah, so what do you think? Could this become a draw potentially?
We've seen a few matches that looked like the draws, but then around the 3-minute mark, suddenly someone turns around and just bursts and wins. So it's really hard to say, but we are seeing that both parties are, doing their best to win. And I mean, Ivy Queen is halfway down, but who knows how quick they can heal themselves and what's coming. So it's hard to say.
Yeah,
and honestly, I would like to see Ivy Queen heal themselves by now because it's a bit dangerous, but...
Yeah,
okay,
we have
there we
a
go.
viewer that's saying if Ivy Queen plays nearly perfect, they win every time. So someone is saying that the Shaman should win this matchup. But, right now, Sanji's doing a good job of just doing damage, kiting, waiting again, and then coming back. Just continuously harassing the player.
Yeah, and I think that's why the MK will eventually, if played right, win against any shaman because they have the survivability and they can just teleport.
Absolutely.
And that combination is extremely powerful.
100%. And it does look like Sanji does take the win this time. So, win does go over to the Magic Knight. Cool.
Toy Milos. Have we seen that before? No, we haven't, have we?
No, we saw him last round. He was against someone. I think he won. I don't remember.
Right.
But I like how you call it Toy Milos and I call it Toy Milos. Once again, probably me saying it incorrectly. I have my weird English. Yeah, so this matchup, Excavator v Gladiator. This is usually a kiting matchup, isn't it? Excavator tends to run around, does some damage over times, plays it safe, and just kites. But he's in the Gladiator's face quite a lot at the moment.
And Gladiator is trying to get some distance because of the Crimson Dust, most likely. But that... Oh?
Okay.
It just regenerates all the HP back.
Literally. All the damage you've done comes
God.
back in one sit. Okay, we have got the stun bash. Oh, stun bash, shield bash. Oh my god.
But
Can we say the abilities?
again, like there is so much more a gladiator can do now since we reduced the MP usage from the AOE skills.
100%, and that is definitely noticeable. We can definitely see the mana differences that they've had since the first season.
Yeah.
You know, in one combo they ran out of mana completely, but now, you know, they still got half the mana.
But I think it's still not too much. In fact, if I remember right, for the third class balance patch, the task force was actually asking us to reduce some more skills in terms of MP usage, not only from the explorer, but I think also from the gladiator. I just don't quite remember if that's correct.
That is correct, yeah. So they listed 2 examples of, this skill takes a lot of mana still.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the other classes, especially like Saints as well and Nobles, they have certain skills that take too much MP usage. I think it's just trying to work out, okay, is that a fair MP usage for the skill?
Exactly.
And we are aware of the MP usage issues of certain classes, and that is something that's also being reviewed.
Yeah. And that's
Talking
really
about MP,
where... Sorry?
Talking about MP, Gladiator is running low.
Yeah. And that's really where the task force comes in and just really gives us I'd say the vision that we sometimes maybe just, in that second don't think about. And it was in fact, it was the task force that said, hey guys, we proposed to change ideas. And then they said, but there's also some MP issues. Can you also do that and have a look at that? And that's why we say, yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
So very important task force.
Yeah, and that's one of the benefits they bring. They have the knowledge on both the PvE and the PvP side. They are aware what skills just cost too much or do too much or are underperforming. And yeah, they give us their evaluations.
Right, so we just hit the 3-minute mark, and both are looking about the same.
Yeah, and the issue is the Gladiator's got hardly any mana now, so he's not really able to dish out much damage. Not Fabi is continuously running away, kiting the Gladiator, as you should be doing. But no, they're both running low on resources.
And that's when it can actually get a bit dangerous for the Gladiator, because without mana, he cannot use Bloodthirst or any speed ups, but not Fabi can still run around perfectly fine and kite him.
Absolutely. When is the next balance patch? We can't really tell you the exact date for the balance patch. How it works is we get the ideas, we showcase to you guys the proposed ideas, we review your feedback, we tweak the ideas a bit more, we put it on our test server, we make sure it's all working, we fix any bugs that happen with it, and then obviously that's when we release it. So it's all down to how that circle goes and the time it takes to fix those bugs.
Exactly. And with the third class balance patch, it's really a rather big patch. And also not only a big patch in terms of changes, but also in terms of some needed fixes from the last 2 class balance patches. So it's really piling up a lot. And of course, we had Christmas, New Year's coming up, so quite a few holidays that are also in between. So there's really no date as of yet on when the third class balance patch is coming. But I'm very confident on Q1 2021.
It does look like, however, this PvP will end in a draw. We are coming to the last few seconds.
Yep.
And, they're very close to beating one another, but no, not enough time. That is a draw.
And I think a couple more minutes and not Fabi would possibly be able to win this match.
Yeah, it looked like he was slowly whittling down the Gladiator's HP, and if it went on, it looked like he would have taken the win. Like that, Toy lose or they will nerf Gladiator. That's if they read our minds.
That's exactly what we're looking. We're always making a...
Okay.
We're always looking at which classes wins the most, and that's going to be nerfed.
Duck v Kratos. Another Gladiator. I like his HP though.
Dylan likes the way you say HP.
I like the way he says HP. HP. What?
I think that's just an
IHHP.
I think that's just an American making fun of your British accent.
All right. Well, Dylan, I like the way you choose to live in America.
Is it? We have a Guardian Swordsman.
Oh,
We have a
my
Guardian
God.
Swordsman against a Gladiator.
Oh, wait. Guard Swordsman be a gladiator?
Yes.
All right, I'm going back to bed. This could take a while, guys.
When did that happen?
I have no idea, but we have got a Guard Swordsman.
Oh God, yeah, great.
But it's funny, with Absolute Defense on, the Gladiator's still doing 500 to
That is
300,
amazing,
500
right?
damage. Yeah, that's insane.
The kid just sits up. Nope.
Okay, getting the two-handed sword out, it's just like, okay, I think I can tank this a bit. Let's go. And yeah, now we're seeing 400 damage,
Sorry,
300
but
damage from
that
two-hand
one-hand sword just looks like a dagger.
Well, it does. That is the 1 in 5 dagger that people have been complaining about for ages.
Oh my God. There you have your dagger, guys.
Yeah, you have your dagger. Technically, you want a one-hand sword, right?
This is fantastic to look at.
This is absolutely amazing. Only because it's a Guardian Swordsman. Any
Yeah.
other class, it wouldn't be amazing. But, this is
First-
history in the making.
Yeah, first Guardian Swordsman of this season. And dude, the Gladiator is winning.
I know. Wait. Which is crazy. Like, but the MP of the Guardian Swordsman is running really low too, which means he can't keep Absolute Defense up. So it looks like the Gladiator is just going to be chasing
Okay.
around and surely get the win.
Okay, sorry, but I've never seen the Guardian Swordsman run away. I've never seen that in my life.
It's because they're meant to tank, you know? They're meant to be like, come on, then hit me.
Yeah, but I've never seen that.
Oh, the crit. Okay.
Another crit.
Again. 3 crits in a row?
That
No.
would be insane.
It's like the Gladiator's just playing with his prey. Just,
Honestly, I think even the Gladiator is surprised by how well it's going for him.
yeah, and yeah, we go. The Guard
Wow.
Swordsman does lose, but can we just take a moment to honor this Guardian Swordsman?
Absolutely,
Kratos
yeah.
10, you're the very first GS we have seen in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, big props to you for participating.
You'll forever be known in history as in a world far, far away. there was
Oh
a Guardian
God,
Swordsman.
oh no, from one slow fight to the next one.
Oh no, Vegan. Oh. Wait, what? It could have been worse. It could have been Vegan v the Guardian Swordsman.
Oh,
Could you imagine that?
I don't want to imagine that. Basically, a tank versus a tank. How would that be? How would that go?
Now, we did see Vegan go against, Enable against Enable last time, and he did suffer. He did struggle to maintain his HP. So it'll be interesting to see how Lincoln does against Vegan. I think he was against a Magic Knight last time, whilst Lincoln is a Court Magician. So, bit of a difference. But yeah, we have got Lincoln doing the full combo, getting up the Fire Pole, mostly looking to get the damage overtime effects here, so getting the Wrath of Earth. And it looks like Lincoln isn't using any Rapier skills. Yeah, look at Vegan's HP just whittle down.
Yeah, but
Lincoln
you know,
isn't worried about using Lure yet, just waiting. And I think, looks like for the looks of it, Lincoln is waiting to use Lure when they've next got Shade up, so it doesn't allow Vegan time to use Armor of Light. From the looks of it. But Lincoln is just slowly and surely just taking down Vegan. No Armor of Light on Vegan right now. It's amazing, isn't it? Like 2 weeks ago, Vegan was this absolute tank, and now he's just getting absolutely slaughtered.
yeah, he mentioned that he changed his skills, or well, he changed the build. So I don't know if that plays a role, but yeah, something has changed, and I don't think the opponents got stronger. I think Vegan got weaker.
This is what happens, Vegan, when you don't eat meat.
Yeah,
sorry.
missing proteins
bad.
right there.
Protein is what makes you tough. You clearly are not tough enough. So Lincoln does take the win. very, very comfortable win. I was expecting Lincoln to actually have a bit more of a struggle against that.
Actually, Dylan is making a good point. He's saying that it's probably because people weren't using to play against full support priests, but they're slowly
Absolutely.
learning how to counter them. So that might
Yeah,
actually
and
be a reason.
that's something that we did notice from Lincoln. Like Lincoln was doing a lot of damage over time effects, but it looked like they were keeping their lore for a certain time when they wanted to use it, maybe to in a conjunction with that other combo to stop the armor flight. But Lincoln was basically always harassing and bullying Vegan. So very well played by Lincoln there.
And looks like we have some people, yeah, they're not supposed to be there fighting right now in the midst of PvP League, but
Yeah, they have been asked to stop, so we'll see if they do stop. Or will I be called in? That is the question. Cool. Meanwhile, we have got the PP happening still at the moment. We have
I'm
Sebastian
honestly
versus
completely
Chips.
lost right. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was completely
Sebastian
lost for
v
a second.
Chips. Shaman versus Magic Knight, I believe. It
Yep.
looks like the Magic Knight is having a comfortable time so far, but they're both, doing well on HP. The steep comes out, so
Time for the shaman to turn things around, but Sebastian's making a run for it, and he better should, because that just hurt. Coming back with the teleport and now trying out the
Yeah.
combo. Chip's still pretty low on HP, so could potentially work for Sebastian.
yeah, you got to remember, like even with the armor flight, there's damage over time effects
Yeah.
happening. We have got the fire pole, we've got the phantom grief, and they're slowly going to be ticking away. Chips does have a lot of MP though.
Sitting down
if
now.
they-
Okay.
Oh, okay. Looks like Sebastian was running away, trying to wait it out until he had his skills up, and Chips decided to recover himself. So Chips is going on for the counterattack now. Sebastian once again with the Shade of Fear.
A lot of crits
Nice
coming
crit
from
damage there.
Sebastian.
Oh, seriously, what is it with crits today? A lot of crits have been happening like
Yeah.
at random times. Maybe everyone has changed their build to Will because they saw how well it worked.
I told you it's gonna be a thing.
See, we've clearly made a new meta.
And that's a win from Sebastian. I think we
There
do
we
have
go.
one member in the community on Discord that is actually full will build, and they're quite enjoying it.
I mean, I could imagine a full Will Magic Knight. That must be quite fun.
Oh, that sounds like a pain for the opponent.
It does sound painful. Let's imagine, like, not only are we going to harass you and bully you with our amazing skill speed, we're going to crit you every single 2 skills.
Mm.
Even with my old build, a Saint has no chance against a Noble class. That's where I can be defeated even by a Noble +4 set. Okay.
All right, and that was the last match for the second round, so we're gonna have a look at the ranking. And let me just close that.
Plus, my armor flight is level 1 currently. Wow, vegan.
Right. Yeah, Tennopain's still up there, even though he didn't participate today. Still up there in the first spot, closely followed by Licton, and then I won. So something has changed here a bit. I think was it Eisen lost the spot. I won gained a spot. And
Absolutely.
everything else still looking pretty much the same.
And we are seeing, though, from the obviously the 10th spot onwards, we are seeing some of the new names appear. We've got Esther, we've got Ivy Queen. They're starting to slowly build more points up. Sebastian. We are starting to see other new players slowly gain points.
Definitely, yeah. It's nice to see some new players coming up here in these spots.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know what would be great? I think I already mentioned it a couple times, is if there was an indicator, like you see on some rankings, there's an indicator whether someone lost or gained the rank.
Yeah, there should be some sort of indicator like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all they care about is who's in what rank.
Of course. I'm just saying.
And
it
if
would
you
be
click
nice
the
thing.
player's name, you can see if they won or lost and their match history.
Yeah, that's true.
Top 14, 0 Merc, lol. Yeah, there are no Mercs currently in the top 14. But
Yeah.
honestly, that's because, We haven't really seen that many gladiators fight. We have seen a couple today and last week, but they're not always here every week. Bergwijn versus a Merc. Yeah, I've heard in Bergwijn.
Analyst, why are we not seeing you fight here?
I'm seeing in the gladiator in Bergwijn, from what I've been told, is beating everyone. It would be interesting to see NOS participate. I reckon maybe he could beat everyone.
Right. Yeah, that was it with the second round. Now collecting the names for the third round. No. Really excited to to see what happens with further changes.
Yeah, you told me that there's some exciting things in the plans.
Absolutely.
I've heard something about you've got a birthday present for me as well next month.
Yeah, of course, your birthday, absolutely. Yeah, no, definitely, I didn't forget about your birthday.
I've heard that you're going to fix all crashes by the time my birthday is.
No, Heretica didn't win.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I had hope.
No, of course we are looking into crashes and trying to fix them as good as possible.
Okay, looks like they are collecting names still. So what have you got planned for the rest of your holidays? You still got some holiday time, haven't you?
Well, I mean, no, not really.
No?
No. I'm still working, and of course, I'm also still studying. So I don't really do holidays.
I'm off for you. 24/7, you're working.
24/7.
I feel so bad for you because you're working 24/7, and I'm in bed 24/7.
That is true. Can't
you use pots?
No.
No.
You're not allowed to use any potions in PvP League. As well as that, you're not allowed to use any buffs that are from other people, or, well, not other classes that you don't have yourself. Or pets are also not allowed.
Absolutely.
And, actually an interesting topic. I think we talked about it last week too. I'm not... Actually, no, I think we talked about it during the XP or leveling stream. People were talking about that they want to have their the war zone removed from Realm. And well, my concern was that if that was to happen, all the level 105 or 100 plus would switch to oh god, my name's today again. Drows, thank you. And people were saying that's not going to happen, or that they will, that the level 70 people will have a nice survivability. Well, believe it or not, during this week I was actually playing with a few friends, and we were leveling in Drows. And even with the current situation where everything is normal, Warzone is still in Realm and all that, we had a few level 105 people just walk around Drows and randomly killing us. And now I can only imagine how much worse it would get if Realm didn't have a war zone. So you guys still have to confirm to me that this is not gonna happen, because everything I have right now is the confirmation that it will happen. Or do you have any, do you see it differently, Ice?
I do see it differently. To me, one of the other reasons why people don't want a war zone in Realm is Realm's already quite tough with all the crashes. It's, even if you just load the portal or you teleport there, you're going to crash sometimes. Yeah. And it's very hard to AoE the mobs there as it is. Mm-hmm. So when you're also getting PK'd by players and it already takes 15 minutes to do an AoE there, it's pretty hard when you're AoEing for 40 minutes, someone comes along and kills you, and you've just wasted 50 minutes on an AoE. I
absolutely get that.
Whilst in Drows, an AoE takes approximately 3 minutes, and if you die in Drows, it's not the end of the world. There's loads and loads of different areas you can AoE in by yourself if needed. So, it's in a nutshell, it's very, very difficult to level in Realm as it is.
Absolutely, definitely, and I definitely get that. But for me, it's the same argument that people bring up with Drows. Is you can just go on server 2 or Lux server 3 and have no PvP area, you know.
Yep, true.
So that's always the argument that I bring up, and people bring up, well, if you're being killed in Drows and you can also just switch to PvP, well, why can't you do that in Realm? Realm is hard as it is, of course, but at the same time, you know, leveling on PvP channel brings you the plus 15% XP, you know. And if you decide to do that on the PvP channel, then you gotta live with the risks.
Absolutely. I think one of the key factors, though, is the time it takes to kill mobs in Realm compared to killing mobs in Realm. I think that's one of the key differences that need to be considered when making these sort of decisions. If Realm didn't take 15 minutes to kill, in an AoE, and it took, let's say, 5 minutes maybe, I don't think players would mind as much if it was a Warzone.
See, but then
the fact it takes so long.
Then what I see happening here is that not the Warzone is necessarily the problem, but the circumstances under which the Warzone is in. So for me, rather than just removing the Warzone, it makes more sense to say, okay, first of all, let's try and fix the crashes. Obviously, that's what we're trying to do anyways, and we are actually making some progress towards figuring out what are causing the crashes. So trying to fix them is, you know, getting closer and closer. So for me, it's a matter of trying to fix the crashes, and then maybe, big maybe, make something with the mobs, and then the Warzone will not be that big of an issue anymore.
I do agree on that. Like, if the crashes weren't a thing, and if, you know, the mods were maybe not as hard or as lengthy to kill, then it would definitely be a little bit more pleasant for players who are trying to level there during war zones, and it would make sense then to have a PK area there still.
Yeah, but as you can see, that's huge topic.
It's a huge change, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a lot of change. And regarding the realming enable noble to keep respawn, which gives them an advantage in war, yes, we are aware of that. They respawn, they do 3 teleports, and they're back in the war again.
Yeah.
But you've got to remember, in a war zone, like, and the whole map being a war zone sort of view, you know, it's I don't see that as the key issue with Realm being a war zone.
Yeah. Most importantly,
more to the story.
Which I ask everyone to do, if you have any suggestions on how to fix that problem, on, you know, approaches how Realm could be made better in any way, of course, besides the crashes. We know about the crashes, but any other recommendations, feel free to leave those feedbacks. We are more than happy to read those, because you guys sometimes have better ideas than what we could ever think of. So yeah, let us know. And yeah, I mean, Realm is just a bad PvP map. That doesn't really help us. Tell us how we could make it better.
Absolutely, and you know, we know that it's like crashes, it's like the map terrain's a bit buggy sometimes. We know that, you know, there's all these small things that pile on it, and that's what creates the big issue. Being Realm is just, you can't PvP in Realm because of all of these issues. And it's all of those smaller issues that if we can tackle those one by one, overall, it will help remove the big topic and the big issue of Realm is a bad PvP map. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. We got to tackle the smaller issues that make up the bigger picture.
Exactly. That's what I think. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like, removing the war zone, I don't think would fix the problem, but fixing the smaller problems would fix that Realm is such a bad PvP map.
Exactly. There's no way to make it better. It's just a way too small of a map for the amount of players fighting it. I mean, I can kind of agree on that. There's going to be a lot of players in that map due to the fact that it is endgame leveling content as well. So yeah, maybe the map is a bit too small. Maybe there needs to be some more areas where players can be in.
Now, can you do something about those 2 people? They're PvPing once again. I think it's the 3rd time now.
I could do something.
Yeah, because it's getting a bit annoying.
I can,
third boarding. There you go.
I can do a magic.
Now, once again, leave as best of constructive feedback as you guys have. Any suggestions, any ideas. It's a big big topic, not only for you guys. We are trying to make it better. We know about the crashes, but things like change altar position, save zone, stuff like that is feedback we can use and we can look into and make the changes. So if you have anything, please leave it in the Discord channel with the feedback comment, because despite what some people think that we're never looking into it, we are working very, very closely with those feedbacks and recommendations that are in there. But that being said, let's come back. We already missed one PvP fight. We're already in the second fight for this round. So let's come back to the PvP League. And we are having Gladiator versus Gladiator, which I don't think we've had this season, have we?
We have not. I don't think we've had that at all in any seasons. I've never actually seen a Gladiator.
I think we had it in the last season. I'm not quite sure though.
But it looks like Dragon is having the upper hand in this one. Oh no, not Dragon. Toy Milos. Getting the names mixed up now.
Yeah. Well, Dragon was the only gladiator we've seen for some time.
Oh, just seeing all these different gladiators now. It's like, oh no, I got to keep track of all the gladiator names.
But it's nice to see. It's nice to see so many gladiators suddenly appear. It's like so interesting. They just come out of nowhere. Like, you remember we didn't have a single shaman. Suddenly we had like 4 shamans in one day. We didn't have any gladiators, really any gladiators other than Dragon. Suddenly we have gladiator versus gladiator. I love it. It's just so much variety.
Absolutely. And it looks like, slowly and surely they are both taking damage, but this is a very intense hitting with a sword.
And I'm just reading through the chat real quick.
Yeah, looks like they are giving those suggestions, having debates and topics about what's wrong with Realm, which is nice. Just make sure they are noted in the feedback channel if you think it's something that we should consider. And one thing I will mention, because I don't know if you mentioned this, LT, is don't assume we know exactly what you're talking about. Treat us like we're idiots. Go into detail. Make us, be patronizing if you have to. Just make it so we can really see the clear image.
Yeah. Write out the feedback, the suggestion, whatever, as good as you can so we can understand it. That is actually very important. Good point.
You may think, okay, they may know this. I don't want to feel like I'm being patronized, or I don't want to make them feel like they're being idiots. But, sometimes that's the best way to say something.
Yeah, like the more you put into it, as in not only what could be done, but the reason why it should be changed is a big, big help.
Absolutely. Right, it looks like we have got Sanji for Eretica.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so be interesting how this one goes. Sanji has been dominating the last couple of PvPs he's been in.
Now he's taking a break because of the Crimson Dust. And
Well-timed Crimson Dust.
Interesting. I don't know how Eretica will play against. Was that against Magic Knight? Yeah, against a Magic Knight.
What I'm noticing from Sanji is they're kind of one of those really annoying nobles. They're like continuously teleporting. They're just basically stunning, doing their combo, teleporting away, and it's so hard to keep track of where they are, so hard to lock onto them, and so hard to actually play back against them.
Yeah, and I mean that's the strength of an MK really, or a Court Magician. To be honest, is they have extreme mobility. And they have to use that mobility, otherwise they'll be dead.
Absolutely.
And
it looks like Eretica has lost. Sanji having a very comfortable win, and at the end there, Eretica was starting to do a lot of damage. But no, it's too little, too late.
Remove all altar from Realm so you spawn in lava if you die.
No, I prefer if you die in Realm, you respawn in Eva.
That'd be even better.
It'd be amazing.
No, but honestly, like, give us all your recommendations you have, and again, the more detail you put in, the better.
Okay, Regulus versus Vegan, and we have got someone that said Regulus has full support Shaman build. We could be in.
Wait, how are you a full support Shaman? How?
I mean, Touch of Death is a nice support skill, I guess.
Yeah, true.
You're healing yourselves, and then you just do Touch of Death, being like, look.
Oh,
you
look,
do double
Vegan's
damage.
going in aggressive.
What's this? Okay, so
And
is,
that
is
new
this
dress is beautiful.
wait a minute. This could be a story, you know. Vegan may potentially win his very first PvP if he
I
can
think no,
beat
I
the
think
full
he
support
won
shaman.
one last season, didn't he?
I meant this season.
Oh, okay.
He has maxed healing hands, maxed master recovery, maxed all healing. So this shaman is legit maxed heal.
Yeah, but he's not attacking for some reason.
No, he's not attacking. He's losing all his HP slowly, and that's him dead. He's vegan. I never thought I would ever say this, but vegan won?
Yeah, I mean he won, but that wasn't really a PvP. Dylan
Yeah,
is
same.
saying he's full troll, so obviously it's up to
Okay.
the moderators. But a PvP like that,
So what we'll say is, officially, vegan, congratulations
Yep.
for your very first win in the PvP League. However, for us, you still haven't won.
that is correct. Yeah, healing hands max 1.5k heal, but yeah, I mean,
1.5k for healing hands. That's Can you imagine that? 1.5k for healing hands maxed.
I don't have to imagine. I just saw it.
Ah, well, I'm just saying, imagine that too. Imagine me healing you with my hands, healing you for 1.5k.
You with your hands.
Yeah, my hands are amazing, right?
I'm pretty
they're
sure.
like-
I'm pretty sure you don't have that fine tuning on your
What are
hands,
you
whatever
trying to
that's
say?
called. No,
What are
you
you
see,
trying to
you know, you're bulky, you're big. Everything you touch breaks.
Excuse me? Are you trying to say that anything I touch in my hands is going to shatter into a million pieces?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Where is Regulus? There. Oh, he just went a little second. I wanted to click on him. He went away. Oh, I can't. Oh well.
You know what, Salty? You're the reason I'm going to quit the gym. Because of comments like, everything I touch breaks. That's deeply offensive.
Oh god. Right, what's happening? Next match should be Chips versus Terremoto. Actually, okay, Tony versus Kolek, I suppose. We are skipping one match. Tony Leglad. Without any weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Can we stop these troll fights?
I mean, it would be nice to. I mean, but obviously, we'll have to see how it goes.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
if Tony actually tries to win, then it's fine.
You can use a skill without... What? You can use shield bash without weapons?
Well, yeah, it's a shield skill, isn't it?
Yeah, but he doesn't even have a shield.
Is he not? I thought he did.
Not on my screen.
I saw a shield on my screen.
Wait, let me check in a second. Once the PvP is over.
Okay,
Equipment
and
view.
to no surprise,
Oh
Mr.
wait, he does
Kurak
have
take the
weapons. He has full equipment.
win. Yes.
What the
Mr.
hell?
Kirk does take the win, and yeah, next one, Huracan v Sebastian 951.
Okay. Florensia. Okay. Okay.
Classic bugs. Okay, so trying to remember, Sebastian 951, I believe, is a noble, and Huracan is a sniper. This will be interesting how this one goes.
Where's Hurricane?
I have no, Huracan's the one sitting down, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's
The
Luffy
one
for
that
me.
you got as
Alright, hold
Luffy.
on.
Yeah, I think your name bugged.
There you go. Fixed
Okay,
it.
it looks like Sebastian is sitting down over there, though. He may be AFK. It looks like he is AFK. They're just checking that out. Regulus was really doing my guild proud today, showing up to the PvP League with full support Shaman build. Nice to see Dylan finds it amusing. I'm assuming Dylan's guild is like pure support priests and shamans.
Hey, do you guys have a spot? I know a very good full support priest. Still undergoing, but very promising.
As a full support priest, you automatically qualify to be in Dylan's guild.
Speaking of guild, we should make a guild.
Oh yes, can we call it? I don't know. What do you call our guild?
The Three Musketeers.
That's too long. You can't have that name.
Sim City.
I mean,
Do you
yeah.
know?
I mean,
Do you know Twitch is banning the word sim?
What? How can you
Yeah.
ban the word sim?
Why they're banning it from using it in a menacing way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Celty, you're simping.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You didn't see that coming,
interesting
huh?
to know
No, but
No,
they're
I
banning
didn't.
the word.
Okay, that's weird from Twitch, but
It's
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Have got Lincoln v Not Fabi. Court Magician versus Excavator.
Oh, I always like Court Magicians v Excavators. You never know what's
Why
gonna
do you
happen.
always like it?
Because both have great possibilities to fight against each other. Like Crimson Dust, but then Lincoln has, Shade and Lure of Incubus, but Fabi has the stunts and the speed. It's really, really interesting. And right away, Lure missed. See? Told you it's going to be interesting.
I mean, so if one person misses a skill, it gets interesting.
Yeah. Especially when it's a skill like Lure of Incubus, which is very, very important for a rotation of a Court Magician. And Lincoln is attacking even with Crimson Dust, and it hurt him quite a bit.
Yeah, Lincoln is not doing good on HP and MP right now. Not Fabi getting some skills off. Getting the Crimson off yet again.
Oh, there. Okay. And Lightning Shock didn't work, so now it's a chance for... Oh god, name box. Great. Not Fabi. And Lincoln getting lower and lower on MP, and Lincoln not trying...
There we go.
Yeah. Wow.
Took the last bit of HP off, and Not Fabi does take the win. The thing is, full Wiz CMs aren't as good in PvP, I feel like, but every CM is full Wiz because of realm spamming. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, just rest assured that the whole respawning with full MP is definitely an issue we've been hearing a lot. And of course, as per usual, no time frame given, but it's definitely something that will be changed in the future. It will be changed. If possible, of course.
CLT 2020. It will be changed.
I can't imagine that it's too hard to change that.
This is what players say, and you tell them otherwise. Do you want to tell yourself otherwise?
And there is Achim with the codes.
Oh,
wonderful good afternoon. Guys, be quick. Those codes are one-time use only, so the first one to get them is the only one to get them.
Absolutely. I wonder what he's got in his goodie bag this time. Could be absolutely anything. I mean, we have got Esther v Eisen on the screen currently happening. I mean, a sniper matchup usually down to another mirror match, but it looks like Eisen has got the upper hand in HP, and Esther has got the upper hand in MP.
Oh,
The first shot did miss. That's big. That stops Esther from regaining some HP. The sniping from Eisen, though, big damage.
Yeah, big damage.
That sniping was like a nuke.
Yeah, and that's what I keep saying. It's like when you're having a mirror match and one party starts missing, that's really bad.
There was that burst shot stun missing is is a big factor because that's a time you got to recover HP, and if burst hits, you got enough time to recover, do some more damage and some more combos. And yeah, burst shot is a nice key skill for an explorer that missing is a big impact.
Definitely. And it looks like from a previous match, Chips won, auto win, because I don't know, maybe the opponent wasn't here. And Eisen and Esther was in fact the last match.
Oh.
So Terremoto will not be able to participate to PvP League anymore. There you go.
Unlucky.
No, Fatona, I didn't move anyone. Right, so that was the last match. Now let me
Yes,
bring up the ranking real quick, and we'll have a look. There you go. So Tenno still on the very first spot, which well is not too surprising. But he actually didn't participate in any matches today, and we can see that Iwon is slowly but certainly catching up to Tenno in that regard. And here we can in fact see a few changes. I think Aizen just gained a few spots. Lichen actually, if I remember right, lost a spot or two. And then down here, a lot has changed. Eretica, very unfortunate. I think he lost all matches today. Is now sitting on spot number 11. And up there we have Cyclona, Randall. Randall today also not also didn't have any matches today. Wasn't here. But still holding up very well in the 8th spot. And then followed by Sanji, who I think had 2 wins today. So it's slowly catching up for sure. And then Sebastian, who came new today and won all 3 matches. So congratulations to you. And yeah, in terms of ranking, quite a few changes. We have seen a few gladiators today. However, they haven't really been participating all that much. So they still remains to be seen how far they can make it. Other than, of course, we have seen Dragon quite a few times. In fact, I think every week we've seen Dragon by now. He's currently sitting with 10 wins and 10 losses at spot number 25. And it's quite interesting. That's where you can see how it doesn't really matter how many times you participate. Because we have Dragon on spot 25 with 7 wins and 10 losses, but we have another gladiator, Toy Milos, with 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw on spot 20.
Absolutely, that's just down to the ELO ranking. You know, if you get matched against lower point players, you're going to lose more, and if you get matched with higher point players, you could win more or lose less.
And Carl's just asked, is this on mobile? No, unfortunately, Florensia is a PC only game. And there's no mobile version of it. But the good side is that you can run Florensia on pretty much anything. I mean, Florensia runs on anything, doesn't it?
As far as I know, it was designed back in the day for low spec PCs.
Yeah.
So it should definitely run quite comfortably on even like an i3 PC or something.
Oh, lower than that, honestly.
Easily, yeah. You could probably play it on even a PC run by Hamster.
Probably, in fact.
Is there a lot of players? There is an average. Well, there is a lot of players. We are gaining players all the time, as I know Giiku are very active on the marketing campaigns.
Definitely.
And we have this year alone, we have reached the highest number of new players, well, users of all time, of the entire Florensia time.
Entire Florensia time.
According to resources, or according to sources, yes.
Amazing. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, there is a lot of players, especially on, I think the most players are currently on the international servers, aka the Lux servers, right?
Correct, yes, because obviously marketing out, there's a lot more countries in the international compared to Germany.
Definitely. So
is there a player-to-player trade? There is a player-to-player trade, yes.
Do you guys ever plan on making both servers together? That is currently not something that we're looking into. We have seen quite a few requests, but there is quite a big technical challenge when it comes to merging the both servers together, because they have different databases. And the biggest issue, I suspect, is, obviously I'm not in the IT department, but one of the biggest issues is names. Because
you've also got to remember one main thing, especially when it comes to compiling 2 databases into one database. It's very, very easy for certain data to get corrupted, or, you know, one bit of information can go wrong, and all of a sudden someone's lost their character. You know, it's a very fragile thing to move. And most of the time, you will never see developers or any form of database experts want to ever mess with that sort of data. Yeah. It's, you know, it's a very fragile thing to work with.
Oh yeah, databases can really give you pain.
And if you mess it up, it's like a lot of hours to work with.
Okay, my play today. I want to ask what character should I make? Honestly, anything. Depends what your play style is. If you want to go for, uh, long or range combat, then you can go for something like an explorer or a court magician. If you want to, have close quarter combat, you can go with a mercenary. So it's really, really, really up to you what you want to play.
Vegan, that screenshot you posted, that was that was an old one. Yeah, that offer's not there anymore.
Megan, did you just tag me?
You don't want to see what you put. I kind of ate my own words there.
Oh God.
So when I say it was a lie, Everything I say is a lie. Don't listen. Don't ever
Cake
listen.
is a lie.
Yeah, everything.
Does anyone remember that quote even?
Yes. Yes,
Good,
I do.
good. Vegan, it's Ice Flux. Don't ever trust Ice Flux.
I think you can have 80% of the players agree with that statement.
Right, but that being said, that was the last stream of 2020. Wow. Game easy to level or a lot of grinding? Depends on the level. It does get a bit grind heavy the higher level you get. But I mean, how long did we take? We took like 3.5 hours to go from level 1 to 21. So
it's like any other
without
MMO.
any quests, mind you.
Yeah, the higher your level, the harder it gets.
Of course. But we currently have double XP event going on, so everything is literally expedited by a factor of 2. So you can level quite easily at the moment. Actually, now is the best time to level because of the event.
And I believe we still have the double EXP for at least another week.
At the very least, another week, exactly. It's going to be sometime early January. It's going to be turned off.
Correct.
But yeah, again, last stream of 2020. What do you want to say?
Wow, you have all made this year a terrible year.
Oh, come on, Ice.
I really hope, you make 2021 a better year for me.
I will never stream with you again. You're such a meanie.
No, guys, honestly, it's been a really good year this year.
Wasn't there going to be the QA stream? You're right. We are actually still not 100% sure on that one. I will get that actually sorted out next week. But again, every time we do a stream, we announce it on Discord. But we'll have to see with the Q&A stream because, quite honestly, Iceflux and I, we answered so many questions on these, PvP League streams that I sometimes feel it wouldn't be necessary to have a QA stream, but we'll see.
I think a good thing of a QA stream is it's solely focused on QA stuff, I guess. Yeah. So I guess it's a lot easier for us to stay on topic. Sweet. Well, yeah, it's been a really good year this year, at least, Really enjoyed these streams. Like the PvP League has definitely been really fun to stream with Celty, and yeah, I'm looking forward to what next year has to bring.
Yeah, I'm very it's a great experience to stream the PvP League streams with you, and of course with you guys being here. Very nice experience indeed, and very fun experience also. And yeah, it was a crazy year, but I learned a lot of things certainly, and
like
yeah.
MK and CMs.
Huh? Like the difference between Magic Knights and CMs, yeah. That's true for sure. And I don't know if we maybe we do a stream next week, and if not, I just wish everyone a happy new year. And like I said at the start of the stream, let's hope that 2021 will be a boring year.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys all stay safe going into 2021, and everyone stay happy at all times. If you're ever sad, just come to my DMs and I'll cheer you up.
That is actually true. He will cheer you up. He can be nice at times.
Only in private, I don't like to show my niceness in public.
That last time, no, it's just, he made my Rocket League rank go down.
He inted me, okay?
Oh no, Rocket League. Oh, I remember playing so much Rocket League. That was great. Anyways, you guys take care, stay healthy. Happy New Year if we don't see each other anymore. And, you know, next Sunday, same time, same place. Until then, take care. Bye bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.